The Shadow Merchants: How Ignorance Rules the Digital Age. There was a time when ignorance had the simple face of silence. She lived in the remote countryside, in closed libraries and forgotten schools. It was a thick night, but a night that did not pretend to be the day. Today, ignorance has changed its costume. She no longer walks in deserted streets. She moves at the speed of light, draped in the brightness of our screens. She speaks loudly, armed with images and immediate certainties. She no longer says, "I don't know." She comments, she judges, she condemns. And this is perhaps her most formidable power, to make believe in knowledge while moving away from the truth. We live in a time where the abundance of information produces more confusion than light. Man used to search for answers. Today, answers hunt him down. Every minute pours out its flood of news, reactions, and approximate truths, immediately replaced by new ones. The world has become a huge library, whose books have been thrown to the wind. Everything is accessible, yet nothing seems organized anymore. In this permanent storm, the shadow merchants flourish. They are the modern forgers, the manufacturers of fake news, the craftsmen of doubt. They know that a well-crafted lie travels faster than a nuanced truth. They exploit our deepest fears with the most modern tools: fear of the other, fear of losing what we have, fear of change. Digital lying has become a profitable industry, sometimes political, often economical, always cynical. Contemporary ignorance also feeds on elegant untruths. Some multinationals excel at this subtle art. They don't need to lie directly. They simply fragment the information, drown the evidence in technical reports, and hide behind green slogans and certifications. Transparent packaging to better conceal the opacity of their practices. The modern consumer believes he chooses freely, yet how many decisions are made in an ignorance that is carefully maintained? Political movements no longer try to convince. They saturate the mental space. It doesn't matter if their statements are consistent. The important thing is that they are loud and flashy. By constant confusion, thought becomes exhausted. The citizen eventually gives up trying to distinguish true from false, preferring the comfort of slogans over the effort of discernment. A democracy can survive disagreements, but it struggles to survive the collapse of civic intelligence. Freedom begins where ignorance ends. Not because knowledge makes us superior, but because it makes us less manipulable. Read, learn to doubt, compare, verify sources. These modest gestures have become acts of resistance. Culture is not a luxury. It is our best protection against the predators of consciousness. Reading has a special virtue in our impatient century. It slows us down and forces us to inhabit complexity. The cruel paradox of our time. Humanity has never had access to so much knowledge, yet never been so vulnerable to manipulation. Education must become the great project of modern nations, a true school of discernment. True freedom is not the absence of constraints. It is the ability to see clearly, to distinguish reality from scenery, truth from noise, knowledge from illusion. In this world, saturated with artificial light, the essential struggle is to relight our own inner light.